In this episode of The Best Parts, we're talking about one of YouTube's most dynamic empires. And its team needs no introduction, or do they? Of course we're talking about Vsauce. Michael Stevens, Kevin Lieber, and Jake Roper are some of the most curious YouTubers out there, and they've taught us a lot. And now it's time to show them what we've learned. So put on your thinking caps and prepare yourself for some new ideas that just might blow your mind. No, really. Because this is Vsauce, The Best Parts. It may feel like Vsauce has always been teaching us about the weirdest, best stuff, like what would happen if the Earth suddenly stopped spinning, but in fact, Vsauce started out in the world of video games. Yes, that's right, Michael originally began posting videos that were all about video game comedy, and all of the quirky videos that can be generated out of that genre. But it wasn't too long before he found himself creating the educational and science-driven content that forms the backbone of the channels you and I know and love today. Think about it. Vsauce found a way to take learning to a whole nother level by stimulating that part of our brains directly tied to curiosity and wonder. I mean, who doesn't want to know what would happen if everyone on Earth jumped at the same time? I know I do. The Vsauce crew is able to take topics that seem kinda silly or unimaginable and break it all down in a way that's as fun as it is enlightening. And longtime fans of Vsauce have come to know and expect their minds to be completely boggled with each new episode. No pressure. Watching a Vsauce video is like jumping into an ocean of knowledge. It all starts with a question, of course.
Is this a song? Is a drill music?
But when you're trying to break down complicated concepts in layman's terms, you have to make sure you understand the question first. And before you know it, you're sucked into one of those big, beautiful brains, and it's genuinely fun and, dare I say, exciting to see what cool tangent Vsauce videos are gonna go down. I mean, it's gotta take some kind of creative genius to make the connection between Toto from The Wizard of Oz and the ruins in ancient Greece. And no matter what your obsessive interest is, chances are someone at Vsauce has a video about it. When in doubt, check the playlists. Whether it's Earth or space, art or technology, human behavior or culture, there's a Vsauce playlist that will help you while away those hours, generating millions of views with every new video. Michael, Kevin, and Jake are consistently able to engage with their audience in a way that aspiring YouTube creators could only dream of. The whole crew really knows how to draw you in and make it feel as though a topic you never thought could be so interesting is the most fascinating subject. Kinda like when Michael made a video about literally nothing.
Nothing.
I mean, he has to be one of the only YouTubers out there to get over 5 million views on a video with no thumbnail or title. Do you see us trying to play that game? Not a chance. By this point, I can assume you've binged all of their videos and are craving more knowledge mashed up with fun. If you just can't get enough of Michael, go check out Brain Candy Live. Brain Candy Live is what happens when you put Michael Stevens and Adam Savage from Mythbusters in the same room. So if you want to see a show that's like a cross between a TED Talk and the Blue Man Group, they've got you covered. And if that still isn't enough for you, if your brains are still greedy for more knowledge, great news. There are more channels out there filled to the brim with Vsauce goodness.
But here's the news story, Vsauce 2.
Vsauce 2 is hosted by Kevin Lieber, and his tech, science, philosophy, and history videos are some of the most fun on YouTube. Jake Roper is holding it down on Vsauce 3, with witty, intelligent videos about gaming, comics, and film, asking important questions like, what if Captain America's shield hit you? Leave it to the Vsauce crew to find so many great topics to educate the public about. And speaking of educating the public, we've got some exciting news for you. The Vsauce team has been cool enough to give us a Curiosity Box to give away. The Curiosity Box is their carefully curated all-ages subscription box packed to the brim with the coolest science content imaginable. This box even has a mobile microscope that turns your phone into a working microscope you can take pictures with. To enter, all you need to do is subscribe to Parade and comment on this video, The Best Parts of Vsauce. The official giveaway link is in the description. What are your favorite Vsauce videos? Let us know in the comments. And tell us what you've learned from Michael, Kevin, and Jake. And don't forget, we'll be here every single week talking about our favorite stuff and sharing the best parts. Thanks for watching.